lighting, so I'm sorry. And to grow this, grow this channel so I can start offering things for you guys, discounts and all of those good things. And I would really appreciate your help in spreading the word and sharing this with those people that would just like a morning positive inspiration to start your day as you get ready in whatever your life's endeavors are. And thank you for being with me and sharing and supporting and encouraging and responding and commenting and being a great support system for me. It is truly one of the things I look forward to every day. And I missed you yesterday. Yesterday was potentially a life-changing day, and I can't talk about it too raw, but I know I have a great support system and I appreciate it so very much. So let's get started. I have done brows. I have done some of my liquid foundation. I'm gonna do a little bit more. Where did I put my under eye? I'm gonna do a little bit of concealer here. This is my e.l.f. concealer. Just gonna put some right in here where my bags are packed, as my beautiful mother would tell me frequently. Carrie, you're not getting enough sleep. You've got too many bags under your eyes. That's looking really nice. I gotta go turn my fan on me a little bit more. I am really hot. I'm so sorry. 2 secs. I'll be right back. Sorry. Okay, today, obviously I'm wearing red and black and gray. So today we are going to use one of these other Profusion Euphoria palettes that I found at the dollar store. Look at this one. Look how beautiful. Purple, white, copper, blue, ocean blue, gray, 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 blue, blue. This is a stunning palette. Just absolutely gorgeous palette. I'm going to be using the grays today. So I'm going to be staying up in this area, not the copper, but this, and this in some fashion form. And I'm excited about it. I haven't done a gray and white in quite a while, and it is actually one of the most watched videos I did last year. So I hope we get a really good showing on this one. Now that the wet products are all on, come in with powder, and let's get this all set. And get some powder on, get it all nice and matte. Beautiful. Let's dust off that powder because it does have a tendency to go everywhere. And let's just jump back in and let's just do a little bit more on the brows, because I know I just touched them with my powder. Just do a little bit more. Then we're going to use our Benefit Bang glue. I call it glue because it glues. This is a brow gel, brow glue, and boy does it work. Just need a little bit, and a little bit. Okay. Beautiful. Okay. Now, I think today what I want to start with is I'm going to start the opposite way. I'm going to outline first. And so I'm going to be using the darkest gray in this palette. And it is a shimmer. I'm going to come down. Ooh, that's gray. That's really dark. So I'm going to have to blend that a little bit. But that's okay, we can do that. We're going to be using the white next. So I'm using that really dark gray, the darkest gray in the corner well. Wow, look how dark that is. That is so pigmented. That's crazy. Oh my goodness, that's crazy. So don't panic here. It's a good example of when something goes on really, really dark and it's a lot darker than you wanted it to be. You just got to get you a lighter color with a denser type brush. This is a very dense brush. Oops. And we're going to pick up that white. And we're going to go straight onto that. Yeah. And we're going to blend that really well. Try not to get my brush in my eye, so I make my eye water. Wow, that's amazing. Can't get over that. Then we're going to take the white and we're going to go all the way up to the top. Fill in on the lid here, the whole entire eye socket, go all the way up to your bone, up under your brow. Get that light pocket, what I call the whole eye pocket, the whole eye area. And we're using this beautiful shimmer white. Beautiful. And we're going to come down, I'm going to put some in the corners right here, because that gray is really dark, really gray. Enough so that I'm going to come in with my finishing powder. I'm going to load quite a bit. I'm really going to push that right up against that gray. Doing two things here. I'm continuing to blend the gray, and I'm making sure that I have no gray fallout. because I don't want fallout, you know, under my eye area to create shadows. Okay, that's good. Beautiful. Okay, now I do want a fluffy brush. I'm going to use an angled fluffy brush now, and I'm going to go into the lightest gray that is a matte, and I'm going to stipple right here. This is so pigmented. I cannot get over how pigmented this palette is. This is a true gray too, which is great. For me, when I want a gray, I want it gray. I don't want it to go blue, and I don't want it to go green. I want it to stay gray. And this really does stay gray. Now I'm just sort of stippling and blending that out a little bit. Beautiful. Just gonna, where is my little brush here? I got a little area that won't blend. It's weird. It's like, might have got it wet. My brush might have got wet or something, so just gonna continue to blend a little bit right here. Beautiful. Telling you, these palettes, this Profusion is just astounding. So here's what I used. I used this to outline. I used this for the entire socket all the way up to my brow. I used this to blend, and then this is the color that I used in my transition area. These are incredibly pigmented. For a dollar store brand, I mean, just wow, that's all I can say. Wow. Okay, now I'm just going to come up and I'm going to add a little bit of my finishing powder. I just want to make sure that I don't have any of that residual gray. Okay. Now, let's get to some blush. Gonna be using my What a Brat today. This is Fenty's What a Brat. Okay, Fenty's What a Brat, and then let's jump in and grab our kabuki brush. I'm not going to add any powder to it, but I am just going to blend it out a little bit, just to make sure I have really soft lines on my blush. Make sure I have no lines. Oh, I forgot to mention, I did use my e.l.f. primer this morning, my hydrating primer. I love that product. It's one of my favorite products, and it's not even a product that you can see, but I love that it gives my face this unbelievable silky hydrated feeling before I put on my liquid products, and it's amazing. Now today I'm going to use my Milani lipstick. I have my everyday Bronzini on, but it's a little light for this red. So what I'm doing is I'm picking up my Milani Passion number 440, and it is a sort of a burnt orangey red to match this color. It sort of darkens up what I've got on. I don't want much just enough to get a little bit more color in my lips. And then I'm going to cover with my Physicians Formula Diamond Lip Plumper and Gloss. Beautiful. I would be really remiss today if I didn't stop for a second and remember probably one of the finest actors America has ever seen. He was so respectful of the American public, and he didn't impose his thoughts or his will on trying to change America. He just participated in this great this great story that we are living, all of us. And he passed away yesterday. Robert Redford. He was almost 90. And what an amazing, remarkable career. Robert Redford passes away at 89. His collection of movies are American icon. They're masterpieces of American history. And it's sad to see really good actors, and we're losing so many of them. So we pray with his family that they find comfort and joy in his remarkable career and his remarkable reputation. Okay, I am now using my Milani Black is Black mascara here. And getting on a coat as quick as I can down at the stalk of each lash. Starting at the bottom, as close to the stalk as I can get, the root. And then I'm letting the wand coat each lash. Come in under here. And then come back up on the top. Really try to get some extension on these lashes here, and got a little bit of product on my lid, so I'm gonna have to come back in and kind of blend that with my tiny brush. The good thing is the gray is already there, so all I have to do is get my really small brush, this one, the really tiny one, as you can see, and then just kind of blend that smudge. Yep. And there we go. That is our black and white, gray and white, classic look today. Oh, that is beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. Love the color. It matches perfectly with my shirt. There we go, everybody. Please, if you would, like, share, and comment on my videos. Subscribe to the channel would be phenomenal. I so appreciate your time and your participation in my videos. They really do mean the world to me, and I hope that you do get some tips and tricks and just enjoy the time to encourage everybody to put their best foot forward, be ready for the day. Don't stop dreaming. Don't stop chasing your goals. You're never too young or too old to do that. Believe in you is the most important thing. That is my message. Believe in you. You can do anything if you believe in yourself, if you dedicate to it, and you put some hard work in. Things don't have a tendency to just flop in our lap, and sometimes we really have to dedicate to where we want to get or what the goal is in order to be successful. And I hope you rededicate to your goals and your dreams and go get them. Believe in you. Age is just a number. And thank you for being a part of my small but growing community where we talk about makeup life challenges, and we encourage and support each other to be our very best. Put that best foot forward out. Knock them dead when you find that all-important first impression. You get 10 seconds and then you never get it again. Don't waste it. It could change your life. Have a great Wednesday, everybody. Many blessings. Be safe. And one final thought, as we are at a week ago today with this horrible, horrible assassination of Charlie Kirk. Regardless of what you believe, right, left, Democrat, Republican, conservative, liberal, this was a man married with 2 tiny children at the beginning stages of his life at 31. That's way too young to have your life cut short, to leave behind little children that will not grow up with their daddy. And that's incredibly sad. And we should all be sad that this happened in our country. It shouldn't ever happen. And I pray that you take a few moments and send thoughts, your support, your prayers, and your encouragement to his widow, his children, his family, his friends, and his business. And may God bless the United States of America. See you tomorrow.